EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Washington football team.
Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
The kicker, Dustin Hopkins, set to get this one going. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
If you know, you know. If you know about the carport, the trapdoor supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Washington football team.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here for J.D. McKissic. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
1st down, Washington.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
And now they'll throw with Allen.
At the 49.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Allen's pass.
7 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, here's the option. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
And the Washington 1st down.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 20.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. He'll keep it himself. Going quickly here to Thomas. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barber. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it 4th and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Now Pollard. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Slam.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to air it. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
1st down, Prescott. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll go with a big back. This is Olawale. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Here's Elliott, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Prescott. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Turnover on.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a give right side. It's Gibson. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he'll find Hall. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Shotgun handoff now for Love. It's a room to maneuver. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 59 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And down inside the 15 he goes. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Forced out to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Second down. Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Chris Jones.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Their own 31-yard line.
They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. On play action, Allen, he'll buy some time right. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On play action, Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
At the 10-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott from the gun. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. The return man, Wilson. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come, come. Check 52.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Taken down at the
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. Trying to run forward with Pollard, and he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. They'll run forward with Pollard, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
6-yard line.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
31's the mark. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Brings up second and 8.
Throwing on second and 8. Allen being chased out left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On third down, here's Love. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 19-yard.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 27 yards there, a first down.
47. 31's the mic. I know he ain't got it. 31's the mic. It's got to be a
Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
39-yard line.
To the air again, Prescott, escaping the pressure right. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. First down throw for Prescott. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Cowboys 25 yards that time. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play out of while you've got them rocked on their heels.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Zeke Elliott able to find his way in from a yard out, and the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. They were able to stop him at the line on first down, but this time he punches his way through.
And sometimes just because you're stopped on the first run, it doesn't mean the play call was bad or incorrect. You might just need better execution and just a tad more determination. And they got it done on the second try.
Steven Sims now on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, Washington takes over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, which to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Allen now on 3rd down. Open man here, Sims, complete. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
4th down.
Allen going to go on 4th down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. He's got a man, complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Allen going to try and run. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Allen off the play fake. And that is incomplete. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
It's 4th down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back.
It's a turnover on downs.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the fix.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Allen now on the option right. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ball carrier.
Anthony Brown there on the tackle. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Third down.
Allen to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick, but he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Marlon Mack ready to return it. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 25-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Here's Rivers. He'll drop this down to Taylor, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Rivers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
5. It's 4th down.
They're indeed going for it. It's Rivers. Dancing to his left. Now this is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Turnover on down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Isaiah Rodgers up to make the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On second down, Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Garoppolo. Taking a shot for Samuel. That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Deebo Samuel. 33 yards. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
The extra point.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Niners 7, Colts nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. To return it is Mack. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Jonathan.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
Rivers.
That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They're going to try and throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines, 52 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Ties the game at 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Down they go with Mostert again. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Darius Leonard blew that play up.
At the 42.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went the wrong direction. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep a defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, Hines. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one 28 yards on the ground. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
It's a loss of
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
At the 45-yard line.
All day, baby. Go ahead, take a seat. You can't stop me.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. Here's the backup, Jacoby Brissett, sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run with Taylor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Now Brissett, the backup, his first throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still third and long. This is Hines. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Ball carrier.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Rivers is going to stay out there. They're going to try for this thing on fourth down.
Mike, check 33. 33. We ain't giving him nothing to do. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Not today, you are. Not today. Mike, check 33.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
The 49ers.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 65, 65.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Here's Mostert, toss left side. And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
3 yards. First down.
Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
7-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
On second and 2, Garoppolo flushed out right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Garoppolo, quick throw out to Ayuk. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Forced out to his left. Pass incomplete.
Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion forced there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Now Mostert. And a across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here's Harris to return it.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he goes out right around the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Rivers going to give this one to Taylor.
He's got a first down and then some in midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing, Rivers. Being chased out left. Catch made here by Campbell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On second down, it's Taylor.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On first and 10, Rivers. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rivers. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Indianapolis.
14.
It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. To the air again here, Rivers, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this fourth quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. To return, it's McKinnon.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. DeForest Buckner, a Pro Bowler when he played for the 49ers, there on the stop.
Down by DeForest Buckner. It's a pickup of 3.
Once again, it's Mostert.
First down and a little extra for Mostert. And now look at him go. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have moved out in front. What an excellent run, and from the beginning, the defense just looked a little fooled, a little out of position.
A little bit frozen, too, because when you hand the ball inside, you lose sight of it oftentimes as a defender, and your eyes naturally gravitate to the quarterback. And before they realized it, he was off and running through the thick of the line while the quarterback faked it and carried it outside.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Niners 21, Colts 14. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. To return it is Mack.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
38-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Nick Bosa on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 40.
Quick throw here to Hilton. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
13.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Check. Lucky. Hey, kill.
3rd and short yardage, Brissett. And Jennings has it.
And he is going to have a Colts first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on 3rd down. Move the sticks. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 33. They can't hang with us. Mike Shifter.
To throw again. Rivers. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, they'll run it with Mostert.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
And that was just situational football 101 right there. Excellent decision to throw that one away. You know he would have loved to have converted right there to keep the pressure on and build on this lead. But the best play, avoid the sack, taking care of the football.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
San Francisco.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They will run again with Coleman. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. On 3rd down, here's Coleman. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
A 28-yard attempt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get it.
They've got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Operating from the gun, Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Rivers is going to fake the give to Taylor and set up to throw it.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. D Ford coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.